Have you ever wondered, is there a better way to grow old than ending up in a nursing home? I'm Dr. David Collins, and after decades of working with older adults, I can tell you this. Aging doesn't have to mean giving up your freedom, your comfort, or your dignity. Yet for many people, the moment they start needing support, they think a nursing home is their only path forward. And I understand why. It's what we've been told. But here's the truth most people don't hear often enough. There are other options, better ones. Whether you're thinking about your own future or helping someone you love, it's important to know that you still have choices. In fact, some of the best solutions are not only more affordable, but also more humane, more fulfilling, and more respectful of the life you've built. They allow you to stay active, stay connected, and stay in control. And isn't that what we all want as we age? In today's video, I'll walk you through 7 powerful alternatives to nursing homes. These are practical solutions used by real families across the country, ranging from staying in your own home with the right support, to joining vibrant communities, or even living with family in new ways. Some of these ideas may surprise you. Some might even inspire a new vision of what aging can look like, one filled with purpose, routine, relationships, and peace of mind. This isn't about avoiding care. It's about choosing the right kind of care that fits your needs and values without stripping away your identity. Over the next few minutes, you'll discover how to protect your independence, keep your lifestyle, and still get the help you need without settling for a facility that feels cold or impersonal. So if you've ever looked at the future with a bit of worry, I invite you to stay with me. These options might just change the way you think about growing older and help you or your loved ones find a path that feels right, not forced. Let me ask you something. If you had the choice, wouldn't you rather grow old in the comfort of your own home? The place where every photo on the wall tells a story, every chair feels just right, and every morning begins with familiar light pouring through your favorite window? For many older adults, that feeling of home is more than just comfort. It's dignity, identity, and peace of mind. That's why one of the most effective and meaningful alternatives to a nursing home is what we call aging in place, with the right support. Instead of relocating to an unfamiliar facility, you stay right where you are, but with assistance that makes everyday life easier and safer. These days, aging in place is not only possible, it's practical. With the rise of professional in-home caregivers, meal delivery services, medication reminders, and housekeeping support, older adults can maintain independence without sacrificing safety. Add to that smart home technologies like voice-activated assistants, motion sensors, and emergency alert systems, and suddenly your home becomes not just familiar, but smarter and more secure. It's like having a quiet safety net, always there when you need it, but never intruding. Of course, this solution works best when your overall health is still relatively stable, and you have either supportive family members nearby, or the budget to pay for regular in-home care. But even if mobility becomes a challenge, home modifications can make a big difference. Think about installing grab bars in the bathroom, replacing doorknobs with levers, or using a stair lift. These small changes can preserve your independence for years. What I've seen, and I'm sure some of you have too, is that staying at home doesn't just help physically. It strengthens emotional well-being. You wake up in your own bed. You set your own schedule. You keep your daily rituals. You remain connected to your neighborhood. These things matter more than we often realize. Now, aging in place isn't ideal for everyone. If you need 24-hour supervision or advanced medical care, other options may suit you better. But for many, especially those with a solid support system or access to services, this path offers the best of both worlds, independence plus safety. So if you've ever feared losing control of your daily life just because of age, I want you to remember this. Staying at home with care is not just a dream. It's a very real, very modern option. And for many people, it's the key to aging with grace, comfort, and confidence. Have you ever imagined what life would be like if you could let go of the daily burdens of home upkeep while still enjoying your freedom, privacy, and social connections? Independent living communities offer just that. These are specially designed environments for older adults who don't need medical care every day, but want a simpler, more enjoyable lifestyle surrounded by peers who share similar life experiences. Instead of maintaining a big house, managing chores, or worrying about repairs, you live in a private apartment, cottage, or condo, with easy access to supportive services that make life smoother and more enjoyable. One of the greatest benefits of these communities is the built-in social environment. Many older adults struggle with loneliness. especially if they've lost a spouse or live far from family. But in an independent living community, you're never far from friendly faces. You can share meals, take part in group activities like yoga or book clubs, and enjoy outings to parks, museums, or concerts. These daily interactions don't just pass the time, they lift the spirit and help keep the mind sharp. Another big advantage is convenience. Most communities offer dining options, housekeeping, transportation, and wellness programs. That means less time spent on errands or cleaning, and more time doing what you love. Want to spend the afternoon painting? Go for a nature walk? Catch up with a neighbor over coffee? It's all right there. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. Now, let's be honest. Independent living is not the best fit for everyone. It doesn't provide hands-on support with medical care or daily tasks like bathing or medication. But for older adults who are still fairly independent, it's a perfect middle ground where you can enjoy freedom with a safety net nearby. And if your needs change over time, many of these communities are connected to additional care services that can be brought in without moving again. You still keep your own routine, decorate your space your way, and live at your own pace. The difference is, you're doing it in a place where you feel safe, connected, and supported. It's not just about where you live, but how you live. So if you're looking for a lifestyle that balances independence with community and ease with purpose, independent living might be exactly what you've been searching for. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly felt part of a family's daily rhythm? Not just during holidays or weekend calls, but every morning over coffee, or every evening during a shared meal? Multi-generational living brings that closeness back. For many older adults, moving in with adult children or extended family isn't just a backup plan. It's a deeply fulfilling way to age with dignity, surrounded by love, purpose, and daily connection. Throughout history, living with family has been the norm. Grandparents, parents, and children all shared one home, supporting each other through every stage of life. Today, more families are rediscovering this model, not because they have to, but because they want a more meaningful alternative to nursing homes. When you live with family, you're not just receiving care, you're giving something back. Your wisdom, your stories, your presence, they matter. Emotionally, this arrangement is priceless. Instead of feeling isolated or like a burden, you're integrated into the rhythm of home life. You can help cook dinner, read bedtime stories to your grandkids, or simply sit together and talk. These small, everyday moments become the heartbeat of something bigger, a living, breathing sense of belonging. Financially, multi-generational living can also be a smart solution. Nursing homes can cost thousands of dollars a month, while living with family allows for shared expenses. Some families even create private spaces within the home, like in-law suites or converted garages, so you can have privacy while staying connected. And if needed, in-home care services can be added to support everyone's needs without giving up the comfort of a family home. Of course, like any shared arrangement, it takes honest conversations and mutual respect to make it work. Setting clear boundaries, dividing responsibilities, and checking in with one another regularly are key. When done right, it's not just sustainable, it's beautiful. Just picture waking up each day in a home filled with laughter, memories, and people who genuinely care about your well-being. You're not a guest, you're not a patient, you're a vital part of the household. That's the real power of multi-generational living. It brings generations closer together, strengthens bonds, and creates a daily life filled with warmth and meaning. For many, it's not just an option. It's the best gift growing older can offer. What if growing older didn't have to mean living alone or moving into a facility with set routines and unfamiliar faces? For many people, the idea of aging alongside friends, companions, or even like-minded strangers offers a powerful sense of comfort and belonging. That's the heart of co-housing or shared living, a simple yet deeply human solution that blends independence with daily connection. Shared living can take many forms. Some older adults choose to move in with longtime friends, turning a house into a warm, supportive household. Others join co-housing communities, specifically designed for seniors, places where everyone has their own private space. But common areas like kitchens, gardens, or activity rooms foster social interaction. There are also home-sharing programs that match seniors with compatible roommates, reducing costs while creating companionship. One of the biggest advantages of co-housing is the emotional support. As we age, loneliness can sneak in quietly. Our kids may live far away, old friends may be gone, and the house that once felt lively can grow silent. But in shared living, there's always someone to greet in the morning, to have dinner with, or to share a laugh after a long day. These connections don't just lift the spirit, they can protect your health. Studies show that strong social bonds reduce the risk of depression, cognitive decline, and even heart disease. Financially, co-housing is also a smart move. Instead of carrying the full burden of rent, groceries, and utilities, expenses are split among the residents. This makes life more affordable and allows people to stretch their retirement savings further. Some shared homes even coordinate caregiving services, so residents can receive light assistance without moving to a facility. Of course, shared living isn't perfect for everyone. It takes flexibility, good communication, and a willingness to adapt to others' habits and rhythms. But for those who value community, it can be incredibly rewarding. You're not just sharing space, you're sharing life. Imagine waking up in a home where someone is always nearby, not to monitor you, but to simply be there. A friend to share meals with, someone to check in on you if you're not feeling well, or just a familiar face reading in the living room. That quiet presence can make all the difference. It's not about giving up independence, it's about gaining connection while still living life on your own terms. What if you need a little extra help each day, but you're not ready for a nursing home? That's where assisted living comes in. It offers the support you need with daily tasks while still giving you the freedom to live as independently as possible. For many older adults, it strikes a perfect balance between care and autonomy. In an assisted living facility, you typically have your own private or semi-private apartment. It feels like home, not like a hospital. You can decorate your space, keep your personal schedule, and continue living life on your own terms, while knowing that help is always nearby when needed. Whether it's assistance with getting dressed, bathing, taking medications, or preparing meals, trained staff members are available around the clock to support you. One of the most comforting aspects of assisted living is the community it creates. You're surrounded by peers in similar life stages, and there's always something happening. Social activities, fitness programs, music sessions, art classes, even movie nights and group outings help residents stay engaged and connected. It's a way to combat the isolation that can sometimes come with aging and to stay mentally and emotionally vibrant. Meals are typically provided in communal dining areas, which encourages friendly conversation and helps residents feel part of something larger than themselves. And since housekeeping, laundry, and maintenance are taken care of, you're free to focus on enjoying your time, exploring hobbies, and building relationships. Safety is also a key benefit. While assisted living doesn't offer the intensive medical care of a nursing home, most facilities have emergency systems, trained staff, and basic medical support. That means peace of mind for both you and your family. Some people worry that moving into assisted living means losing their independence. But the truth is, it often restores it. Instead of struggling alone at home, residents gain the right kind of support to live more fully. You still make your own choices, but you don't have to carry the weight of everything on your own shoulders. Picture this. You wake up in a comfortable room filled with your favorite photos. You have breakfast with neighbors who know your name. You join an afternoon art class, and then take a quiet walk in the garden. There's help if you need it, but no one's hovering. That's assisted living. It's not about giving up your life. It's about making life easier, safer, and more joyful, so you can keep living it with dignity. Imagine living in your own apartment. Private, quiet, and familiar, while still having access to support services whenever you need them. That's the promise of service-integrated senior apartments. For many older adults, this option combines the comfort of independent living with the peace of mind that comes from having help close by. It's like having the best of both worlds. These apartments are designed specifically for seniors, often located in buildings or communities where support services are built into the living experience. That might include access to meal programs, transportation to medical appointments, housekeeping, or even wellness checks. Some facilities offer on-site health clinics or physical therapy rooms. Others provide a care coordinator who helps residents connect with services as their needs change over time. What makes this option unique is its flexibility. Unlike a traditional assisted living facility, where services are bundled and sometimes more than you need, service-integrated apartments let you pick and choose. If you're mostly independent but want help with groceries, you can get it. If you prefer to cook your own meals but need someone to check on you once a day, that's an option too. You're not locked into a one-size-fits-all model. And the setting feels like home, not a medical facility. These apartments are usually private, with kitchens, living rooms, and personal bathrooms. You can invite family over, decorate the space however you like, and live life with dignity and freedom. It's your space, your schedule, your life, just with the right level of support available behind the scenes. This solution works especially well for those in the in-between stage. Maybe you don't need full-time care, but you've noticed that having some extra help would make daily life easier. Or maybe you're planning ahead, choosing a place where you can age comfortably as your needs evolve. Either way, this kind of setup can prevent these sudden, stressful transitions that come with a medical crisis. Service-integrated apartments also foster a strong sense of community. Many offer social events, group fitness classes, or shared dining areas where neighbors become friends. And because everyone in the building is navigating the same stage of life, there's a shared understanding and natural support system. So if you want to stay independent but not isolated, and if you value privacy while also being realistic about your future needs, service-integrated senior apartments may be just the right fit. They help you maintain control of your life, with a safety net just a few steps away. Now imagine a cozy private home nestled in the backyard of your adult child's property, or even alongside a trusted friend or relative. It's not a fantasy. It's called an Elder Cottage housing option, or ECHO. And for many older adults, it's the perfect mix of independence and connection. You get to live in your own space, with privacy and dignity, while being just steps away from someone you love and trust. ECHO cottages are small, fully equipped homes, usually between 400 and 800 square feet, that are placed on the same property as a main residence. Think of them like tiny homes, but designed specifically with aging in mind. They come with senior-friendly features like step-free entries, wide doorways for walkers or wheelchairs, grab bars in the bathroom, and even emergency alert systems. Everything is built to help you live safely and comfortably. One of the biggest benefits of this setup is proximity. Living just a few feet away from your adult children or close family allows for daily connection without sacrificing your personal space. You can share meals when you want to, but retreat to your own quiet spot when you need rest. It's a beautiful balance of togetherness and autonomy. This option is especially appealing for families who want to care for an aging parent without moving them into the house or a facility. It gives peace of mind, knowing help is close, but also honors the older adult's independence. And compared to the cost of a nursing home or full assisted living facility, building a small unit on an existing property can be more affordable over time. ECHO homes also support emotional well-being. Being near family can ease loneliness, reduce depression, and create a stronger sense of purpose. Older adults often thrive when they feel connected to the rhythm of family life, whether it's watching grandchildren grow or just enjoying daily conversations on the porch. Of course, not every city allows for this kind of setup. Zoning laws vary, and it's important to check local regulations before starting a project. But in many areas, especially those supporting aging-in-place strategies, ECHO housing is becoming more accepted and even encouraged as a smart solution to senior housing needs. If you're someone who values independence, cherishes privacy, but also wants to feel close to family, this option might be exactly what you've been looking for. It's about aging on your own terms, in a place that still feels like home, just with a little more love next door. What if you could grow older, surrounded by good friends, and a neighborhood you helped design, with a lifestyle that fits your values and personality? That's the vision behind senior co-housing communities, a modern, thoughtful alternative to traditional nursing homes. It's not just about where you live, it's about how you live, together. In a senior co-housing setup, a group of older adults come together to plan, build, and live in a shared community. Each person or couple has their own private home, complete with kitchen, bathroom, and everything needed for daily life. But there are also shared spaces like gardens, kitchens, dining halls, and community rooms that bring people together. These communities are built with collaboration and mutual support in mind. One of the biggest advantages is the strong sense of connection. Unlike the isolation that can happen in traditional settings, co-housing encourages daily interaction, shared meals, and group activities. Without the pressure of constant togetherness, you can be social when you choose and private when you prefer. It's a flexible lifestyle designed by the people who live it. What makes co-housing unique is the self-governing model. Residents make decisions together, from budgeting and maintenance to organizing events and creating community rules. That means your voice matters. You're not just a resident, you're a co-creator of your living environment. This sense of ownership fosters pride, purpose, and belonging. From a practical standpoint, senior co-housing is often more affordable than assisted living facilities. By pooling resources, residents can lower the costs of shared services like transportation, meals, or caregiving. And because the communities are designed to be age-friendly, with safety features and accessible layouts, residents often feel more secure and supported, even without full-time staff. Emotionally, many people find that co-housing brings back the village feeling that's often lost in modern life. There's always someone to chat with over coffee, help carry groceries, or walk with in the evening. That steady presence of caring neighbors can reduce stress, ease loneliness, and promote healthier aging. Of course, it takes some planning to find or build a co-housing community that's right for you. But for those who value independence, connection, and shared purpose, this model offers a vibrant way to age with dignity. It's not about retreating from life, it's about redesigning it, with friendship and freedom at the heart of your home. So as we've seen, there are many ways to age well, beyond the walls of a nursing home. Whether it's staying in your own home, living with family, or joining a supportive community, the goal is the same: to live with dignity, comfort, and control. Aging doesn't mean giving up. It means choosing what matters most to you. If one of these options gave you hope or clarity today, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a great time. Subscribe for more thoughtful, practical health advice to help you or your loved ones age with grace and confidence. Thank you for spending your time with me.